What if you dug a hole straight through the earth? You know the myth. Every kid has heard it. Start digging in your backyard, keep going long enough, and eventually you pop out the other side. Probably in China, according to approximately 100% of elementary schools in America. Neat idea, completely wrong. But let's actually dig the hole and find out why.
You start with a shovel. Basic, naive. Within about 6 feet, you're already sweating. And not just from the labor, the temperature is climbing. That's your first clue that this is not going to go the way 8-year-old you imagined. Keep going. At around 2 miles down, you've officially gone deeper than almost every mine on Earth. Congratulations. You are now standing at roughly 1/20th of 1% of the total distance to the other side. It gets worse.
Swap the shovel for a drill, because you're now punching through solid rock under increasing pressure. The deepest hole humans have ever actually dug, the Kola super deep borehole in Russia, took 19 years and only reached 7.5 miles down. And they had to stop. Not because they ran out of ambition, because the rock got so hot it started behaving like plastic instead of stone. At that depth, temperatures hit around 180 degrees Celsius. Your drill bit would already be struggling. Your body would be very dead. But you're hypothetical and indestructible, so let's keep going. It gets worse.
By 20 miles down, you're through the crust and into the mantle. This is not rock as you know it. It's slow-moving, semi-molten material under pressure so extreme it flows like thick honey over millions of years. Temperatures here climb past 1,000 degrees Celsius. The pressure alone would crush a submarine like a soda can. You, a squishy human, would not register as a rounding error. Push on. It gets worse. At around 1,800 miles down, you hit the outer core. This is where things stop being merely deadly and start being genuinely bizarre. It's a churning ocean of liquid iron and nickel, spinning and swirling, generating Earth's entire magnetic field as a side effect. Temperatures here rival the surface of the sun, roughly 5,000 degrees Celsius. Your hypothetical indestructible body is now swimming through liquid metal hotter than sunlight. And then, the twist nobody expects. At the very center, roughly 3,900 miles down, you hit the inner core. It's iron. It's under pressure so extreme, it should be liquid at that temperature. But it's not. It's solid. Squeezed so hard by the weight of the entire planet above it that the atoms simply have nowhere to go. Solid metal, hot as the sun, held together by sheer crushing force. Now, here's the part everyone gets wrong. The payoff we've been circling since the beginning. Let's say you somehow survive all of that. Let's say you've got a magic frictionless tunnel straight through the center. No heat, no pressure, no drill required. You jump in. What happens?
You do not fall to the other side and land gently in a field somewhere. You fall toward the center, accelerating the entire way. Hit peak speed of about 17,000 miles an hour right at the core, then start decelerating as gravity now pulls you back the way you came. You'd reach the opposite surface at exactly 0 velocity, just barely poking through, and then fall back the other way, forever, oscillating back and forth through the center of the Earth like a cosmic pendulum, assuming 0 air resistance, which does not exist in real life. So really you just slow down and end up floating at the center forever, which is somehow both less dramatic and significantly weirder than falling to China.
So here's where we actually stand. Humanity's deepest hole, after 19 years of drilling with the best equipment we had, reached 7.5 miles. The distance to the center of the Earth is just under 4,000 miles. We have collectively drilled about 1/5 of 1% of the way there. We've sent people to the moon, 250,000 miles away. We have not managed to reach the middle of our own planet. Turns out the ground beneath your feet is more alien than outer space. And somewhere in Russia, there's a hole that got so hot it made solid rock act like liquid. And everyone involved just decided that was a good place to stop.